Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yesterday we started operation assignment and we have started with arithmetic operations operator. And yesterday we have seen this. Now let me come to STS and create one class. Arithmetic operators example. Can I use main method? Yes, I can use main method. Finish it. One class will be created, right? Now, guys, I want to show you something important now. There is one shortcut in Eclipse to open the directory or open the Java files. What is the shortcut? Control Shift H. Control Shift H. Remember, what is the command? Control Shift H. So, for example, I will pass string. It will give the documentation of string class. For example, I am clicking here string java.lang. See, open that. The class is open, na? The class is open, right? See, double click here then. So this is string is a class which is a final class. So whatever the method available, see, these are the variable, private final variable, right? There are some method, right? So this is the documentation. Are you able to see how they are maintaining the comments like this? Right? Try to observe this class. Copyright. This is a comment in 1994, 2013 Oracle or its affiliates. All rights are reserved. Then whatever the imports is there, from where class is starting? Class is starting from here, na? Downside. This is the class. What is the class name? String. String is a class name. It is implementing something. No need to understand, no need to worry about what is implement, right? But above class, what is mentioned here in a document? This is commented commented line. Who is the author? Lee Boynton, Van Hoff, Martin. Like these are the people who have written this code. Okay. In projects also, we have to maintain such kind of documentation also, right? See what is happening. It is given. The code string class represent character string. All string literal in Java, such as this. Some information is given, na? The notes are given. Why? Tomorrow, whenever they've written this code, Java team, they know that people who are learning this Java, they will come to this document. So how they will come to understand what is the meaning of this class, what is the meaning of this variable, what is the purpose. That's why they are maintaining everything in a document way apart from coding, right? This is the code, what they have written, but what is this? Who will written the code? What is the purpose of this code? Then what is the purpose of this final object string? Like what is mentioned here? Class strings is special cased with serialization string. You find it difficult now, but I am telling you how to find the documentation. How to find? What is the command? Control Shift H. So whenever you are doing Control Shift H, you can find any of the predefined class if you have any difficulty. Now, I am doing Control Shift H again. Control Shift H. I want to see double. See double. Java.lang. Under which package it is? Java.lang. Which version? JDK 1.8. Let me open this. Double. See the hierarchy, guys. See the hierarchy here. See the hierarchy in the left side. In the left side. What is there? Object. After that, number. Then double. Now I will click on class double. See, guys. See, observe. Double extend number. Who is the parent of double class? Number. That's why here number is coming. When I click on double number, right? Then see, it is implementing, right? Java.io.serializable, right? Then this is the object class. Object class is the main boss. You can treat like it is a root class. Class is the root class of class hierarchy. Every class has a super class, child class and super class. We are not discussing about all these things, but I want to show you today's agenda. Why I am showing is I want to show you something in double class. Double, you know, right? It is a class, right? Instead of primitive, we have a wrapper class. What is the purpose of the double class? Wrap a value of primitive type in an object. What it is doing? Wrapping, you know, wrapper, chocolate wrapper, right? What we are doing? Some chocolate we are wrapping into a plastic. Then we are calling a chocolate wrapper. But ultimately in the wrapper inside, what is the chocolate? So what double class is doing? Double class wraps a value of primitive type. Means inside it itself is a primitive double only. But primitive data types are not class na. Primitive data types are what? Not class. Not that's why there are certain doubts on object oriented. But we have learned what are wrapper class, equivalent wrapper class. So if we are using only double data type, it was primitive, but capital D is wrapper class. So what is showing is double wrap class wrap a value of primitive type in an object. An object is a of type double contains single value whose type is double. Now guys, no need to understand what is this, extend all these things, ignore. But what is this? This is our today's agenda. This is what our today's agenda. What is our today's agenda? Public static final positive infinity, negative infinity. Means this is a constant. This is a constant. What is the value of positive infinity? 1.0 by 0.0 minus 1.0, 0.0. Then nan. This three is our today's agenda. This is the discussion for arithmetic operation. That is why I want to show you this positive infinity, negative infinity, and nan. Hope you are understanding. Let me open one calculator. Calculator. You know, right? This is what we are trying to understand today. Now think. 1 divided by 0. Can you please answer? What is the answer? Think in your mind. You are a mathematics student. Cannot divide by 0, right? 0 divided by 0. Result is undefined, right? This is simple mathematics. You know, you are expert in maths. Okay. Now guys, focus. Now guys, focus. Now guys, focus. So whatever this double class having already predefined logic, that is going to work, right? So what is double is having one method is there, right? Sorry, this is the variable positive infinity, negative infinity, and nan. These three things we are going to understand. One is positive infinity. What is the value positive infinity? Let me copy paste here. And what is the value negative infinity? Let me copy paste here. Then what is the nan value? Control C, paste here. Always there is a reason behind this, right? For any of the thing, maybe we know, maybe we don't know, right? Because knowledge is always vast, right? But sometimes we should know the process. If we don't know the process, then it is a difficulty, right? Now we know the process. If I want to go tomorrow to any of the Java predefined class, how I can go? Control Shift H, find that particular class name. Let me long. Can I go to long? Yes, I can go to long. I can understand in detail what is long. What is long? I can go to that documentation now. I can understand the long. Right? So this is how we can find the documentation. Now observe. I have explained you byte plus byte equal to int, char plus char equal to int, short plus short equal to int. All this we have seen in previous session. But now in integral mathematics, integral mathematics, arithmetic. What are the type we are using? Data type byte, then we are using int, then we are using short, then we are using long, right? In this data type, there is no word to define infinity. We cannot define infinity, right? In so now see the program. Now see the program, then you will understand. Now see the program. If I am doing some value like 10 by 0, what will happen? Now try to observe. I am doing system dot out dot dot println. I am doing here some value 10 by 0, 10 divided by 0. What will happen? Oh my God. 10 divided by 0. Try to observe. What is the output we are getting? Java dot line dot arithmetic of exception by 0. Right? So what is we are getting? By 0 means we are getting arithmetic exception. Now try to observe another. Let me comment this line. Copy this. Paste here. Uncomment this line. Now what we will do? Instead of 10 by 0, can we use something value 0.0? Now try to observe. Now we are getting infinity, right? What is the difference between 0 and 0? 0.0. In the first line, 10 is an int value. 0 is also an int value, right? So for byte, int, short, long, there is no way to represent infinity in our Java code, in predefined also. That's why infinity by infinity is giving arithmetic exception. But what about in the second line? Int divided by double. 0.0 is, you can consider it double, right? So this will become double, na? This will become double. But what happened? What happened? What happened? For double, we have positive infinity, we have negative infinity defined. That's the reason when this value will become double, so it is giving the result infinity. It is giving the result infinity. Hope you are understanding. Let me copy this, paste here. Let me give minus here. Now run as. This line is printing positive infinity. This line is printing negative infinity. Hope you are understanding, guys. So that is what we have to focus while when we are doing any mathematical calculation in banking application. This is very one line concept, one line concept. But if we apply our maths, 10th class maths, then it will be different, na? See, we can think, Arey Baba, this is also 0. Then what is the difference? 0.0 is also 0, na? But this is not a logic in Java. When you are treating this, now numerator is what? Integer. Denominator is also what? Integer. Int by int is what? Int. But what I mention here? What I mention here? In Java, byte in short long, byte in short long, there is no way, there is no way, there is no way to define infinity. That's the reason for this type, what we are getting, we are getting, if I will comment this line, save this, comment this line, for 10 by 0, what we are getting? We are getting arithmetic exception slash by 0. So that is not, this is the exception, right? But at the same time, when I'm using this line and I am using commenting this line, right? If you don't know this concept, right? Tomorrow you are working in a project or you will do a big blunder, right? You will keep on thinking what is the problem, what is the problem, what is the problem. Then this small concept will help you, na? Hope you are good, guys. Hope you are good. Now we understand positive infinity, negative infinity, because in double class, this constant they have defined and we have seen in this double class. These are defined. If any number positive and divided by 0.0, it will give positive infinity. Similarly, they have defined where they have defined double class. Double class they have defined. Now, next is now the next is nan. The next is nan. What does this mean nan? Nan means not a number. Nan means not a number. This is why it is called as core Java. Not a number, right? We are having no option for byte, short, int, long. There is no option na, for undefined result, right? So we are getting what? Arithmetic exception we are getting, right? Now observe. Now observe. Come to our class. What we are getting here? We are getting arithmetic, arithmetic exception. Now observe. System dot out dot println. System dot out dot println. I am doing 0 by 0. Now system. Let me run this program. Run as Java application. Proceed. See, 1 minute, guys. Let me comment this line. Let me comment this line. What we are getting? Arithmetic exception by 0. Arithmetic exception by 0. But by using floating words, we can ignore that, right? Right? Undefined reason. For example, I am using 0.0. What it is giving? Not a number, right? Not a number, right? Okay. Mm. Not a number, right? So by using decimal value, we can ignore that arithmetic exception by using floating word, right? So this is not a number, 0 by 0, 0.0 by 0. If we are using like this without decimal, what is we are getting? Arithmetic exception we are getting. But if we are using 0.0, either in numerator or either in denominator, then we are able to print that, right? It is what it is giving, not a number, not a number, not a number, right? Nan. In this case also, let me enter 0.0. How many times nan is coming? 2 times is coming. One first is for this, first is for this, right? Now let me comment this. Let me comment this and uncomment this. What is the shortcut to see the document? Control plus Shift plus H. This is the shortcut. This is a shortcut to check Java documentation. Next is what? Find the class name. Find the class name. What is the class name? Double. You will find this. Let me ping in this chat. No. No. Now the next is so we are good this. Now try to observe. Now try to observe. This is 1 point. Okay. Now there are certain cases whenever you are having that this condition. There are one condition x x can be any number that float dot nan, right? If you are using this in any cases like this. X is less than float dot nan, x is greater than float nan, right? Then next is equals, okay, less than equal or greater than equal, or then either it will be double equal, right? Or you can use copy this, paste here, double equal. So whenever we are doing all this statement, in this situation, what will be the output? Always see. Only there are two conditions when these are not considered. X can be any number. So always the output will be false. Output will be false for the below statement. Let's see this. Can I use 10 less than float dot nan? Float dot nan. Let's see what is the output. The class name, try to observe how I can go inside float also. It is how I can go inside float. Whenever you want to go, see, control click, select mouse over there, cursor will be there, then control click. You can go inside that particular class. Float, float is also having positive infinity, na? But here, what is we are using for float? This is what we are using with the keyword F. With the keyword F, right? This is a positive infinity. In case of float class, in case of float class, then we have negative infinity for what? For float class. Oh, we are good. Now, nan. Hope you are understanding, guys. No need to stress much. Follow the rules. That's it. This is for decimal. This is for floating point. This is defined inside the class. Only the prefix, only the word f is used for float. So they have defined in case of double and float, not for byte in short long. Right? Now observe. So this, what is mean by this? Less than or greater. Either it should be true or either it should be false. Right? Let me run this program. What is coming? False, right? So any number, any number, which is any number if you are taking and you are applying this condition less than equal to with float dot nan, What you are getting? Always false you are getting. Right? Now try to observe. N is greater than. Okay. Now save it, run it. Run as Java application. Always you are getting false for this condition, right? One more condition. Copy this, paste here. Now run the program. This is also false, right? So now when it will be true, when it will be true, when this condition is not, whenever the number x is not, this is the symbol for not, guys. This is for not. This is for not. This is the symbol for not, right? Not, then float dot nan. Float dot, it is nan. Let me replace this. It is capital N. Paste here in this value. This should be capital in this way. Hope we are good. We will see that. Any number, right? No. Copy this. Paste here. What is the condition we are using? This condition, right? Now let's see. Paste here. Any number. Let's see. Let's run the program. Run as Java application. Run as Java application. This time it is true, right? Because 10 is not equal to float.nan. See, observe guys, when I am going inside the class, float, I am calling nan, control click float, control, mouse over, control click. I am going inside that. It is nan, it is calling this variable, class name dot this nan. See this, what is giving? Float.java dot lan dot float dot nan. This is the address, na? This is the package name. See, java.lang. How we can recognize? First, java.lang. This is the package name. Dot class name. Dot class name. This is the class name. Then I have to reach here. Then dot nan, right? So that's the reason. Mouse over. Float java.lang.float.nan, right? A constant holding a not a number value of type float. It is equivalent to return a float. It is return a float by float.inbit in bits to float. There is so many things. There's so many huge document. You can read it if you want to read it. I don't want to read this. But if you want, you can read this completely. If you want, go into deep dive. I believe something you won't understand also. Right? But high level, you should understand how it is, how is the flow. How is the flow? So how it is calling, right? This is not equal, na? Yeah, it is not equal. That is why it is true. But these are not matching. These are always false, right? This case. Now, Now, this condition is also false. Let me copy this. Better copy this. Paste here. Very slow. Yeah. This means equals. I want to make it not equal. What is the symbol? This exclamatory sign and only one equal. Then now run this. This is the two line is printing na. True means when a number is not equal to float.nan, then it is true. When float.nan is not equal to float.nan, not a number, when both are not a number, then it is true. Otherwise, in this situation, you are getting what? You are getting false. Hope you are understanding. Now, we are getting arithmetic exception. We are getting arithmetic exception. Exception. In which scenario we are getting? When we are using one symbol, that is this, and this is percentile. Whenever you are using this two operators, then only we are getting some exception. Otherwise, we won't get. These are related to mathematics. That's the reason whenever you are using this line, control question mark, let me comment other thing. In this, whenever you are doing this operator and we are not following the instruction, then this is arithmetic exception na? Or this slash, right? Similarly, the other case is what? This percentile symbol. For these two operators, we are getting arithmetic exception. And when we are getting arithmetic exception, are we getting at compile time? Is it showing Java? No. Compiler? No. That 10 by 0 is having issue. No, compiler don't know. So when we are running the program, at runtime exception we are getting. Exception after running the program, when we are getting that, those are called runtime exception. And error where we are getting, compilers come to know. So it will, at the time of compilation itself, it will stop you. It will show you. In Eclipse or STS, we have advantage, it will give error line. Right? So it is possible when arithmetic, when in integral arithmetic, but is not in floating. Are we getting any exception in these values? Because these are floating value, double value. We are not getting. When we are getting arithmetic exception, in case of byte, short, int, char only, remember. Whenever you are using 0.0 something, you are not, because it is taken care of infinity by their classes. So these are the three important points which we should know at the time of what? At the time of exception, arithmetic exception. Hope you are understanding, guys. Now, these are the thing. So always come at runtime. Always come at runtime. Right? Whenever we are using about 2 character, then only it is coming. Only possible it will come for int, byte, short, long, but not for floating values. Floating values come included decimal value also. Okay. This is the two thing and the above thing. It will come when we use below operators. Okay. Now guys, we are done here. Now next is string operator, string concatenation. We are using very frequently, right? String concatenation. Okay. Now it is come. What is string concatenation? Try to observe, guys. There is one public class, public class test. Public class test. There is one method. Try to observe. This is one method. Fine, no problem. Method name is same. Here also method name is same. This is not a possible case. Okay. Syntax wise, name wise is different. There is no parameter inside this. There is no parameter inside this. So these are duplicate. Na? We can change the parameter. For example, like this. So method name are same, na? But parameter wise, these are different. So these are called method overloading. That we will see in OOPS concept. But why I am telling you now, I will show you. This this is called overloading. Means same method we are using for different purpose. Same method we are using for different purpose. One method name, two operations. This is called overloading, right? You know the word now, overloading. You know what is overloading, right? By the above, by this that example. So in Java, we have different, right? Plus, minus, they are different. Slash, everything. But only operator which is overloaded is plus. What does mean by overloaded? Same name but different functionality. Same name with different functionality. Overloaded means same name, different functionality. What I showed you in this example, there is one method. This is one method. This is one method. This is same method, na M1. This is also one method. This is also one method. What happened? Same method name, but it will do something. It won't take any parameter. It do some operation. It will take one parameter int value and it will do something else. So how we are differentiating? Name is same, but their work is different. That is overloading. Similarly, there is the only plus operator. This is the operator, right? It can be used for different purpose. So it is the only operator. It is the only operator which is overloaded, overloaded. Hope you are understanding, guys. Why? Because reason. Reason. I will show you. I will show you programmatically. Now observe. Now observe. Package. I can close all this thing. I can ping this program in the chat. Now still network issue, guys. Now still network issue or what? Can you please confirm? Is my voice is visible? Sorry, my voice is audible. Can you please confirm in the chat? Yeah. Screen is visible, right? Thank you. Now let me create one program. New class string. New class string. New class string. Main method. I am using this. Now main method is created. Now main method is created. Now observe. I am using one variable string s equal to something. Hello. Hello, I am using, right? What happened? Where is the error? Yeah, fine, no problem. ठीक है, no problem. 1 second, guys. ठीक है. No need to worry. Just observe this. Okay. Now we are taking one example string s equal to hello. Now try to observe. I am taking one variable int s. Give me enough good way. X y equal to 10. Then int z equal to 20. Observe, guys. How to format this? Control select all, Control Shift F. Format it, right? Now try to observe. System dot out dot println. Now try to observe. x plus x plus y plus z. What is the output? Try to observe. Hello, 10 and 20. Now another example. Try to observe this example, guys. I am doing y plus z plus x this time. Try to understand this. Important. Focus. What is the difference? Here, this is hello. This is x. This is y. Only I replace the positions. This time y first, then z plus. So it will become 30 and this is hello. Now what is the difference, guys? Try to observe. What is happening here? Try to observe. Whenever, what is x? X is a string. Try to observe. First line, try to observe this line. Try to observe this line. What is x? X is string. X is string. What is y? It is int. So always string plus anything will become string. What will happen? X plus y. X is what type? String. What is y? Int. So string plus string will become string. So now here what will become? X plus y will become what? X plus y will become string, na? Now x plus y is string. Again what we are doing? Plus z. What we are doing? Plus z. So string plus anything will again become string, na? String plus anything will become string. So that's why hello plus 10 will become hello 10. Hello 10 will become is a string. Now hello 10 plus 20. String plus 20 will become again string. Hope you are understanding. Now, in this example, what is happening? Try to observe. What is y? Y is of type int. What is z? Z is of what type? Int. Int plus int will become int na. So, what will happen? Y plus z in this case will become what? In this case will become 30. Sorry. What will it become? 30. 30 is what? Int. Now observe. 30 plus x. Now 30, this will become 30. But now what is plus x? Plus x means what? X means what? String. So int plus string will become what? String na. So that is the reason output is string. So in this case, these two value are int. Left to right, we have to go left to right. So this will become 30. Then suddenly they found string is in front of us. So they do the partnership and become string. Okay. So that's why 30 plus hello will become string. Hope you are good, guys. Hope you are good. Let me ping the program in the chat. Now, hope you are understanding, right? So that's it for today's. I am stopping my screen share. I'm stopping my recording. Stop recording.